Welcome to another episode of I Shake My Head with Lisa and Sam.
Hello, friends of the podcast.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Samantha.
Hello, Lisa.
Samantha Lee, as in like Getty Lee, as in the General Lee, as in, that's all I got.
Okay, thanks.
I only know two things with the name Lee in it.
Okay.
Yeah. Sarah Lee, that's a cake.
That's a cake.
Oh, do you remember that cake from back in the day?
It was delicious.
It was a pound cake, wasn't it?
I believe so.
And there's different flavors.
Yeah.
And back in the 70s, grandmas always had it on hand in case company stopped over for tea.
That and the McCain's cake. Apparently, according to sources, my brother and his wife are consuming some McCain cakes.
Oh, they're on a McCain cake diet, are they?
In multiples, apparently.
Oh goodness. And now that seems like an unlikely food for them.
No, it's a favorite.
It's a comfort, is it?
Yeah, but it's apparently, I think it's a comfort food right now.
And I have that. I like that at the lake.
Yes.
Yeah.
Really, that's all that we should bring.
We only should bring that at the lake. That and some cheese buns.
Yeah. Cheese buns, McCain's cake. You're done. You're good.
But then how do I make my character boards for you?
You're not making any charcuterie boards. You're good.
Okay, with my salami. So, wow. So they're indulging.
Apparently, according to the source.
Samantha, you know what? Here's the thing with that McCain's cake, right? Goes right to your hips. Right to your hips.
Stomach. Buttocks.
All of it. Right? All of it.
Inner thigh, outer thigh.
It's going to no places that you want it to go to. It's not going anywhere that you've asked it to come to.
This is true.
Right?
This is very, very true.
Wow. Well, I hope that they enjoy, because you know what? Hopefully, God willing, we're only going to be able to use COVID as an excuse for so much longer. Right? You know.
Oh, that's
I'm
true.
just saying. Samantha, how you doing?
Oh, you know, just working on that 40%.
Putting the work in?
I'm always putting in the work, Lisa.
Good. That's what you
always
putting
in the work.
That's what
working on my knee. Oh. I've now have to do hip exercises to get my hip back going.
Look at that, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna be like all flexible and limbered up.
And my finger is still screwed.
Yeah, that will be, right? I keep trying to break that to you, and you keep ignoring. You're like the HHG. You just jump over that.
I'm jumping over it.
It's the worst thing because it's visual.
Yeah.
Right?
Even if she could lower it just a smidge.
No, you know what? Hi. Do you remember mine? Like mine's it's just, you need to just be okay with it. You have a story behind it. That's all that matters.
Oh, God, yeah. The story of the fat girl falling down the stairs. It's a beautiful story.
Well, you know what? That's what winter 2021 will be remembered as. Uh-huh. Right? Oh, okay. Guess what? We have done something really bad, and I don't know.
I'm not taking responsibility. I feel like you want to take responsibility,
you need to take more. Because, why? Because you've been at home doing nothing.
I don't watch her anymore.
You needed to watch her.
No, I don't.
She needed us.
Anything.
She needed us. Yes, she did.
I'm into the new. I'm all about the new now.
Yeah, and that's and that's the problem. And now she's not challenged, and now she's quitting. That's nice, right?
Yes, that's totally my fault.
She's a trailblazer. No, I'm taking some of the heat too.
Oh, yes, okay.
Right? But I'm just saying, right? I think we might be to blame. I think we might be partially to blame for this.
Well, you take all the blame you want. I'm not doing any of it.
Yo, that's just like you. Pass the buck, Sperling.
Okay, so just so the listeners know, we're talking about Ellen because she apparently released a statement today saying that after season 19, she done. She out.
Because she's not challenged anymore.
She's not challenged.
And we used to love her, and we used to watch her, and we used to want to be on her show, and we used to...
Okay, I'm watching her design show came back.
That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about her talk show.
I think this is where her interest lies.
No, I get that, right? I saw her design show too, and it's fine, even though all she does, she's only on it for 30 seconds.
But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It kind of matters.
It doesn't matter.
I feel we owe her an apology.
I owe nothing.
I feel right.
I never got a Christmas present. I didn't get a Christmas card. I got nothing.
I think you suck right now. I think your attitude sucks.
I think faithfully for all those years, I did not get anything from the 12 Days of Christmas.
I know, but then
granted, I never actually tried to do anything for the 12 Days of Christmas.
But she needed us, and we've let her down, and now she's quitting.
Oh, whatever.
So when the others, right, when y'all Kelly Clarkson goes and Drew Barrymore spitting rainbows and sunshine out her ass goes, because it's all going to wear off. She's not going to be there for 20 years.
Drew Barrymore got renewed for another season. So
that's great. Good. So it's 2 years.
Hey, she's got Ross.
It doesn't matter.
She'll be fine.
It doesn't matter.
He's the entertaining one.
Dear Ellen, on behalf of Lisa and Sam, Lisa's sorry.
Keep my name out of this.
No. No.
I want nothing to do with this.
No, I think we're to blame.
I think that she needs to go and do other things. I hope you can
sleep at night.
She needs to go and do other things.
Really? Did anybody ever say that to Oprah? I don't think so.
Oprah's doing a million different things.
I know, but if when Oprah had her show, nobody thought, oh, Oprah, she's got to just get over this and move on. Right? No, nobody did. And then Ellen stepped up, and then Oprah got to.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. I hope you can sleep at night.
I do, actually, quite well.
I'm just saying. Did you like the picture I sent you today?
Well, I'm just curious what your new diet is called.
I don't have a name for it.
Well, it's not this is going to give you lots of energy diet.
It's a good diet. It was 2 hard-boiled eggs and a yogurt.
Yay.
And then it got me thinking, why can't that yogurt ever be in my house? Because it was Dairyland stirred. And it's never in my house, that one.
Well, ask him.
It's always Danon.
Well, maybe he thinks you like Danon.
And Danon means dadon't. Dadon't bring Danon. That's what I think.
Isn't there a lot of sugar in yogurt?
I don't know. There's a lot of great things in a yogurt. And that's all I want to say about that. Sometimes yogurt's your friend.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
It has lots of medicinal purethouses, they say that yogurt does.
I'm sure it does, Lisa.
Right? I'm just saying, Samantha, right?
Speaking of that, how's Urethra Franklin?
Urethra Franklin. Oh my goodness, right? She bit back. So I'm in Ottawa on my petite vacation.
Petite vacation.
And I get a phone call from the doctor saying that your Urethra Franklin, she hangry and she's resistant to the medication you've just taken for the last week. I'm like, are you joking me? Because I'm in Ottawa on holidays.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, so we have to send you some new medication. I'm like, but I'm just about done this medication. They didn't care. Now I'm taking 3 new medications.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and an analgesic for your pee. It's specially just for your pee.
Wow. Thank you for sharing. And again, guys, really sorry that she's sharing too.
I'm not going to talk much about it. You asked how it was. So Urethra came out and talked.
She made herself known.
She doesn't want to talk anymore. So now she's on her 2nd dose of antibiotics.
Oh, geez.
Yeah,
hey?
Right? So we'll see. Hopefully by next week, there's nothing to talk about.
She's sticking around for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's the traveling urethra.
The traveling urethra. It's like the traveling Wilburys, right? The traveling urethra. Handle me with care. Tell you, I wasn't very happy with that bitch.
Oh God, no! Hell no!
Hell no!
Okay, but you know what? I appreciate you because you always let me know when you screw things up.
Oh, I screwed up.
And when you sent me that picture, I believe it was it Friday or was it Saturday?
I think it was Friday.
Yeah. You sent me that picture, and I'm like, huh? Okay, and it was in big words. There was like lots of really big words on the front of that package that you picked up.
Yeah.
She forgot. She picked up eyebrow stuff, like a 4-color palette for eyebrows, and she thought it was eyeshadow.
So here's the thing, friends of the podcast, right? I forgot to pack my makeup bag.
How did you do that?
No clue. I put makeup on in the morning. And Friday morning, I went to put my makeup on. And I don't wear a lot, right?
No.
But, right, a girl's got to present. I went to put it on. I'm like, oh my God, I left it at home. So I went to the Shoppers knowing that I'm going to pick up 3 key ingredients. I'm going to pick up an eyeliner, brown. I'm going to pick up a concealer, right? Because, sometimes my face is a little bit rosy.
Brown.
And I'm going to, ivory. And I'm going to pick up some eyeshadow.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm just seeing my sister, right? So that's good enough. I don't need a mascara. I don't need anything. Got the mask on, right? So I don't need to worry about my lips.
Yeah.
Just those 3 things. So, and you know me, I'm cheap, right? So I'm not spending much money on any of this stuff. So that's fine, right? So I got the eyeliner, I got the concealer, I'm good. Then I'm looking I have one eyeshadow in my hand and it's all browns and I'm like, hey, that'll be fine. But it was like $9.99. And I was like, hey, but let me just keep looking just in case there's a cheaper one. And then I saw the $6.99 one. And it looked just like the $9.99 one. And on the top of it, instead, it described all the colors. And I thought it said only brown. And it didn't. It said only brow. Who puts that shit on their eyebrows, Samantha?
Oh, lots of people, Lisa.
Well, it went on my eyelids for 3 days.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I think it works fine on eyelids, actually. Now the little brush is awkward for your eyelids, right? Because it's scratchy. So yeah, you gotta deal with that pain.
I'm sure you did.
But yeah, only brown. And after I was putting it on with this funny little brush, and I'm like, I don't even understand what's going on here. And then I looked at it and I'm like, oh my God, it says only brow. I was so mad, right? So I sent you and HHG a picture. I'm like, only brow. I thought it said only brown. And I was like so excited. I'm like, those are my colors, all 4 shades of brown. There they are, only browns. Only brow.
Oh my God.
Oh. Right?
You had quite the adventure. You weren't doing much, but you still managed to screw up things. So I still managed to
screw up things. You know what I learned though? So flying home, right? It was a late flight, right? And I'm sitting in the airport waiting for my plane, and there's a family of 4, right? With 2 little boys.
Oh.
And those little boys, they're tired and they're cranky. And you know what I learned, Samantha? Why is it that kids get to have a temper tantrum and adults can't? Because I was tired and cranky, and you know what? That temper tantrum would have been perfect for me. Because that kid, I don't want it. I'm tired. Why can't I nap? I don't want my mask on. I thought all the things. I'm like, I hear you, buddy. Only I have to just be quiet and keep my mouth shut.
Exactly.
Why can't adults have a temper tantrum?
I don't know.
I think that's what's missing in the world. We need a temper tantrum.
Because I think we're supposed to grow out of that by the time we get to be an adult.
But maybe once we hit 50, we get to bring it back.
No.
Maybe we can bring back one childhood thing, because I'm bringing back the temper tantrum.
No, I think you can only bring that back by maybe in your 70s, probably more likely it'll be okay in your 80s.
You really think we have to wait that long for it?
Yes.
Ugh. Why?
Because I think by the time you're 80, you don't give a shit about anything and you'll throw a tantrum about anything.
I guess. But you know what? I just thought, it made perfect sense. And then you know what else? This is my other funny thing that I noticed. So I hadn't seen my nephew for 2 years, right? And nice to see him, right? He's a nice looking boy. He missed the cutoff for his haircut for COVID, right? And so he's looking a little bit like my dad, right? We get the thick hair. We get the swoop over our forehead, right? Like Auntie Lisa gets the exact same big hair, right? Just he's 19, so he can kind of pull it off a little bit better. Yeah. But, so he's got his mask on, right? Because we're trying to make sure that nobody gets the COVID, right?
Yeah.
Because I was in the hot zone. He's got his mask on, and I looked at him from a distance. I'm like, you got a beard on underneath that mask? He's like, yep. So I could just see a little bit of the beard. It doesn't even look like a beard. It looks like it's just an extension of his hair that's growing down his face. It's like the swarmiest, creepiest thing I've ever seen. And I never even got to see all of it, thank God. I said to him, what's with the beard? Oh, Auntie Lisa, you have no idea. I'm too lazy to shave. At 19, you've already become too lazy to shave.
But it has to be filled out to be a good beard.
Oh, he says it's not a good beard. He said it's a horrible beard.
Oh, he doesn't care.
But he don't care. He don't care.
He DFC'd.
He DFCs. Doesn't care, right?
Oh my God.
He's not happy with how he's presenting, so why does he care about his face right now?
Why bother?
Why bother?
Oh my God. So is it patchy?
I didn't see it all, thank God, because I think I'd have PTSD from it. Right?
From the swarmy beard.
From the swarmy beard. I remember when he went through his whitehead stage, and it's like, it's God, like when do you get normal looking? Right? When do you get better? Right? You know, because girls at that age, right, they're just putting on too much makeup and they're going overboard, right?
Yes.
So they're doing too much, but I had to laugh. But I don't think it's a beard. I think it's just hair on his face.
It's just patches.
I think it's just bits of stuff.
Should we just call them patches?
I don't know what we call them, but I'm like, you need to shave that off. That's nasty. I could already tell it's just nasty.
Oh my God.
So swarmy.
That's so funny.
I know, right?
Okay, well, okay, because you know that I'm not getting out much.
No, you can't get out much.
I'm going to try to get out more because I feel like I'm way too chatty at physio.
Okay, what do you mean by try to get out more? What does that look like? Like going for the car rides?
Yeah, for the car ride.
But you can't, then you're still not really out more. You're still just by yourself. You have to like interact with people.
I know, but like, I just feel so bad. This is now going to be my third time going to physio, and I am way too chatty.
So you're like me all the time.
I'm like way too chatty. And I just feel sorry for my physiotherapist. I feel sorry for the girls at the counter. And I'm like, I walk away and I'm like, who
they
am
hate you.
I? No, and I'm like, who am I? I'm like over chatty. I feel old, and I'm just like, oh my God.
You're like the King of Kensington. When she walks down the street, she smiles at everyone.
Yeah,
right?
Apparently.
What are you like? Are you like doling out some waves and some like winks?
No, I don't know. Like I just see people, and all of a sudden I'm chatting, and I'm like, who is this person?
Like, yeah, because you hate people.
I don't hate people.
Well, you don't hate people, but you know what I mean.
I don't talk to strangers. Like I'm always nice, obviously,
yes,
but
you are.
But it's just too much chatter. Like I need to dial it back. It's like I'm so excited to be seeing other people.
It's like
that I forget that I should be like reserved.
It's like the new puppy when the owner comes home. Right? You got to sit down and stop wagging your tail. Right?
Yeah, pretty much. Oh my God. It's just,
I
feel sorry for them.
That's kind of funny. Yeah, I can see that'd be a little overwhelming for them.
Okay.
You know.
I have a bone to pick with you.
Oh, why are you picking bones with me?
Yeah, because you sent me a picture of what you were buying at the grocery store.
What did I say?
None of what you bought was healthy.
I know, right?
Danishes, I believe I saw.
Danishes.
And how did you get Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
I didn't. There was Cinnamon Toast Crunch donuts.
What?
They were so good, so I bought those too.
Oh my God.
Because, right, girls got to have breakfast.
That's not breakfast.
Girls got to have breakfast.
Everything you bought
was breakfast
should have sent
food.
your diabetes into the next sphere.
Ah, screw it, right? You got to live.
Oh my God.
Sometimes you gotta live.
You're away from Mike for one day.
I was at the grocery store. I'm like, and I'm going to take, look at there. I'm going to take those and I'm going to take those. And I got my yogurt parfait.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Right. And two big things, the apple juice. I was like, having a party for one. All right. I'm having a party for one.
You're never going to eat all of that or drink all of that.
I didn't eat hardly any of it. I think I had half of the Danish, didn't like them. I'm like, ugh, there's a reason why nobody buys these. They're gross.
Oh.
The Cinnamon Toast Crunch donuts were good though. They were good. And of course the apple juice, right?
That's what you ate?
Well, like not only, but it was like, yeah.
Sugar,
Yeah.
sugar, sugar.
That's what I love is sugar, sugar, sugar.
I know, but that's horrible for you.
It's horrible for everybody, Samantha. Not just for me. It's bad for everybody, I'll have you know.
Were you eating McDonald's every day?
No, I don't like McDonald's that much.
You bought the McNuggets.
I had the McNuggets for driving. Because that's my driving food. I had a Harvey's. And the rest of my meals I had with my sister and her family.
Okay.
Yeah. So not everything was bad. So for every bad meal, there was a good meal.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think it balanced out okay.
All right. I'm just trying to like out you to all the people.
I know, right? Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Right? Just what I'm looking for to get in trouble. Right? Samantha. So in my travels, guess what? The world did not get our message about bras.
Like when you leave your house, you should have one on.
That message it didn't resonate with people.
Where were you? How bad was it?
It was bad. It was bad. I was everywhere. And it was everywhere. Right? It was bad.
It was bad.
It was bad. I feel like the world needs a big old bra clinic. Right?
Yeah, but no. I don't think even with the bra clinic, Lisa, nobody's following the rules.
Because a sports bra outside doesn't count as a bra.
Well, at least it's holding them in.
It's not really. It's not really. Right? A t-shirt bra is not holding it in any more than a t-shirt.
No, I don't agree.
No, it's because you wear one at home.
Yes.
Right? So,
and I think
you're
it like
defend it.
I think like it holds it and keeps
it uniboobs it. It uniboobs it.
Yes, but at least it's not like Free Willy, and when you move, it's like boom, 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 boom.
But what's better? Just one big boom?
I think so.
You think one big uniboob boom is better than Free Willy booms? I don't know.
Because it just brings me back to the movie that you and I watched with your husband.
Know. And he had no underwear on. Not my husband, Jack Black.
Yeah, I know, but we watched it with your husband.
Yes.
And it was like Free Willy with the balls.
I know, right?
Right?
I know.
So this is what I think in my mind when a woman doesn't wear a bra. It's like woo, 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 woo.
And it is, but I also don't think that one's bosom is meant to look like a tube sock. Right?
But at least it's being held.
But
seriously.
But it's not really.
But it is.
It's not. In your mind, if you need that to be true.
I'm not leaving my house in a sports bra.
Well, exactly.
I'm in my house in a sports bra.
Yeah.
But at least you should be thankful that person in the sports bra who did leave their house thought about adding another layer of clothing so you didn't have to go see the boing, boing, boing,
maybe
boing, boing,
maybe
boing.
Put your winter coat on.
Well, it's not winter anymore, so you're going to see a lot more things that
oh
are
my God,
not
right?
pleasant.
Right? The talons are out. Right? The everybody forgets that they got dry elbows in this. Everybody forgets that they got dry elbows, right?
Dry elbows, bad feet.
Right? Bad back of the heel.
Yeah.
It's like, dear people, right? Like lotion everywhere, please. If you're going to participate this summer.
Yes. Oh, if you're going to participate.
If you're going to participate in summer has some rules. Right?
You know, summer does have a lot of rules. Winter and fall and winter are better.
Because you cover it up.
Well, because you cover everything up, yeah.
Yeah, right? Summer, you take it all off.
Oh, God. And then
people are going to see.
So then reality hits.
Yeah, right? So like the back of our elbows, right? We need to put lotion on them because we've neglected them all winter.
I think there are far worse things than the back of your elbow.
I don't think that there's much. I think it's
come out in summer.
I think it's up there. Right?
I think there are far worse things.
Like what? Tell me.
Really?
Yeah.
Short shorts and short skirts when people should not be and there are just some people that should not be sporting those things.
I know. And you know what? You see a lot of leg tattoos this time of year.
Well, and I'm fine with that. But and then I'm thinking, holy wow. I just don't need and then again it goes back to I think that shirt should have a bra.
Right? It all goes back to the bra, right? And it all goes back to like maybe that tank top is maybe that tankini is too tankini-ish. Right? Like, I don't know. Like, I think like the midriff is for a very select few.
I think, yes.
Right?
I don't, you know what? To each his own.
Yes.
Whatever.
Oh my goodness. You know what, Samantha? We need to say to each their own because we got schooled by our friend Kameron Parker. We have not heard from Mr. Kameron Parker in a while.
No, we have not.
And out he came.
Out he came.
He listens to the podcast every week. And this week he did not like something that his two friends in Saskatchewan were discussing.
I know.
Right? You want to tell the friends of the podcast? They may have read about it.
Yes, because he was
I think he took a billboard out.
I think he might have. He schooled us on the crocs that we dislike intensely.
He certainly did, right?
He's like, ladies, they're not made of plastic. They're made of rubber.
And
is
Lisa,
that better? Is that better?
I'm putting tires on my feet, Kameron Parker. I don't know, right?
I don't know either.
And then I understood his whole thing was, don't knock it if you haven't tried it.
True.
I'm like, fair enough, right? That's narrow-minded of us.
It is.
However. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh my God.
And then Caroline Johnson posts a picture of like a punked rock croc. What about this croc? What about no crocs? Going back to no crocs. Like,
oh my God.
What about no crocs?
But
now there's a part of me that wants to try a pair just because now I think, God, what if we are missing out on the ugliest shoe phase?
Oh my God.
Like, what if we're missing out?
Really?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
I don't think I can do it.
Oh my God. Okay, if I'm going to be forced to buy a pair of Crocs,
maybe we should get a pair for when we go to the lake this summer.
Only wearing them at the lake.
Let's get a pair of lake Crocs, shall we?
And wear them into the lake and hope they float away far away.
And then we'll have an issue with the strap because apparently it wasn't very sturdy because it didn't keep the croc on my foot. Maybe that's what we should do, Samantha. Maybe we should challenge ourselves and on our first trip to the lake, we buy some lake Crocs. Right?
Okay.
Some people, if you were in prison, they're called shower shoes. Right?
Or if you go to camp, they're a shower shoe.
Right? But maybe we just need to try it.
Well, I'm not convinced, so.
I'm not convinced. Can you buy them at the dollar store?
Oh, God, I hope so.
Okay. I don't want to spend very much money.
I don't want to spend a lot of money either.
Not on those guys. That's for sure.
But people are like, I wear them gardening. Fair enough.
You know what? Like, fair enough. So you know what? I will recant and say we maybe were sounding a little narrow-minded. Ish. Sorry, that's just my nose growing as Pinocchio speaks.
Yeah.
You can't make me like something that I don't like.
It's still a plastic, rubber shoe.
What I love is that Kameron Parker took the time to school us. I love that, right? I love a good schooling, eh? Right? I just laughed
and I'm like, you can't convince me that Crocs are a good shoe.
No, I don't think I'm convinced yet.
I'm not.
But we're teetering on testing them.
I will test.
I'm
not going to commit to wearing them like all the time because that's just wrong.
They have to stink.
It's rubber, plastic rubber.
There's no way that they can't stink.
They're not properly insulated. There's no ventilation.
Yeah, there is. There's those holes.
It doesn't matter. It's still stinky. That's disgusting.
Oh, that's too funny.
Okay, fine. We'll test it. We're
going to test it out.
Under duress.
But you know what? Because we don't want to say that we don't put our money where our mouth is, Samantha.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. Well, I do need to mention that we missed a good response for last week's Facebook Tuesday from the Rubberneckers podcast. That's John's new podcast with 3 different guys. And they got into a heated debate, Lisa, about what band to kick out of our Facebook Tuesday. Really? And they couldn't decide.
There was lots of choices, guys.
I know.
Ample opportunity.
Apparently heated debate.
Huh.
Nobody could decide. Nobody wanted to kick anyone out, so they didn't kick anyone out.
Really?
Yeah.
Odd.
I know.
Odd for a group of dudes to not want to kick somebody out.
But yeah,
Okay.
apparently. Yeah, so
Awesome.
John's new podcast, Rubberneckers,
Awesome. Awesome.
they
Okay.
couldn't decide.
Interesting.
But this week's Tuesday
Oh,
was about TV moms.
you know what I learned about myself? I'm very protective about June Cleaver
And Wilma.
and Wilma. Right? You don't go after Wilma Flintstone.
But people were kicking June Cleaver and the lady from Who's the Boss. What is her name? What was her name?
That was the problem right there.
I can't remember.
No, I don't remember. Her name was Angela in the show.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Personally, I watched the show because of Tony, not because of her.
Yes, I agree. I
But-
was surprised. So the feedback that I thought was funny was somebody had said that June Cleaver set the bar too high. It was 1930. What else is she supposed to do?
There's nothing else to do.
There was nothing else to do. That's why the bar was high. It got lowered as the decades came forward,
Yes.
right? But I was surprised at the hatred for Mrs. Brady.
I know. I saw that.
Wow, hey?
Diane picked the mom from Brady Bunch,
Yeah.
and she said the perfection gave her the shits. That mom's perfection gave her the
That's so
shits.
funny.
And I'm
I
like,
laughed at
Diane,
that.
that's a very interesting picture.
I know, right? But I never thought Mrs. Brady was that perfect.
I didn't think she was that perfect either.
Interesting.
And she had help. She had a maid.
She did. She had Alice.
She had Alice.
That's a good point.
So
Right.
maybe they hated her because she had a maid.
I don't know. I don't think she goes down in history as the one that gets kicked out of the group, though.
No, it's still June Cleaver. And
Hi.
the chick from Who's the Boss.
Like, where was everybody at lunch hour where I grew up? We were all watching Leave It to Beaver and loving Ward and June. Right? And right? Barbara Billingsley and Hugh Beaumont. Right? Every lunch hour.
My lunch hour was the Flintstones.
So you would have picked, you were upset because you love Little House on the Prairie.
I love Little House.
That's who I
Mrs.
kicked to the
Ingalls.
curb. Get rid of her. Who cares about her?
No. Why? What?
Take your prairie outfit and back you go. Go see Pa. Back you go.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I got no use. A lot of fun. A lot of fun as usual.
Yeah, a lot of fun. It was a good time.
It was a good time.
Good time had by all.
Time had by all.
Better start thinking about this next Tuesday now.
The stress, the pressure and the stress. Right?
Hey, but I do want to mention my Wednesday Would You Rather
Yeah.
did better this week.
You
Thanks,
were doing
guys.
better. You were doing better. Right? Dance or potatoes.
Dance or potatoes.
Yeah. Yeah. People are playing with you, Samantha.
Well, I guess I have to make it interactive and I don't know.
Right? You got to pick up your game.
I'm doing my best, people.
You know what? I think you're come a long way.
Oh my God, that makes me sound bad.
You take it however you want. Right?
Oh.
You killed Ellen.
I have helped you with the last 2 Tuesdays,
You
and you've killed the Tuesdays. It's been my suggestion.
killed Ellen.
I didn't kill anybody. I didn't. You did.
Saying no, it wasn't me.
Yes, you lost interest.
I still watch her when I can. You could watch her every day and don't bother.
Ugh.
Right? Exactly.
Why?
That's the attitude that's caused her to have this issue.
Why, when I can watch Ross Matthews on the Drew Barrymore show?
Why can't Ross Matthews find his own show?
I know. That's the next level I need him to go to.
Yeah, but he's not going to, right?
I
He
hope
did
he
it and it
does.
didn't go well.
I know, but it was the wrong channel. It was the wrong.
Matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You
It
killed
doesn't
Ellen.
matter. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, but you know what does matter?
What?
Bring in more people to us.
Yes, bring
Get
them
people
to us.
listening to the podcast, guys. We are just 2 old ladies just trying to have some fun.
Trying to have
And
some fun.
We love it that we have a great group of people, but we would love to have more. So bring them to the podcast, encourage them to subscribe to us. I Shake My Head with Lisa and Sam, and download our episodes. You guys, when you download our episodes, you let us know if you've liked it. We know how many people are listening to us. We know that we're reaching you guys. So download, subscribe. That's what we ask.
That easy.
Also, that easy. Also, if you'd like to support the podcast, it does take a little bit of money to run it. You can help us by going to Patreon or to Podbean Patreon, and for as little as $2 a month, you can help us support. You can help support the podcast. If you subscribe and do more, like $5 or $10, I think we send you things.
$5, I think you get. I think you start getting gifts.
Yes, and then we give you extra content behind the Patreon wall. So there's that to consider. Also, we have great merchandise on Threadless. So that's ishakemyhead.threadless.com. So definitely go check that out. You can get a coffee cup, a bag, a tote,
water
bottle. Lots of fun things. I believe Caroline still has those leggings.
I know we've never seen them on. We still haven't seen the picture.
No, I think she sent it to me.
Did she? Yeah. You can keep it.
Also, we're on social media, so please interact with us. We're on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And, if you send us a message, we'll send you one back. We love it when you guys talk to us. You can find us at pod.link/ISMH or ismhead.podbean.com, or you can listen to us on literally any podcast app. Just type in I Shake My Head with Lisa and Sam. And we love being... Yes, and we love being part of the Podfix network, and there are some great podcasts on there, so go check them out. Okay, but you know what? It was really fun this week? I was so excited. I even had Mom watching it.
Okay.
Wendy Williams revealed her wax figure for Madame Trousseau.
You'll save Wendy.
Yes, because Wendy's cool.
And okay, so did the wax figure, did it look like her?
OMG, it did.
Did they do a good job?
Yes, down to the bracelets and the ring and her eyelashes. And,
running shoe?
My God. Huh?
Sneakers?
Yes.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Cool.
That's
Gucci
cool.
sneakers. Yeah.
Cool.
It looked so real.
One day I want to be a wax figure.
No, don't.
I think I'd be a good wax figure. Maybe we both could be wax figures.
Yes, that would be good.
We're already Bitmojis.
That's true. One step further.
Right? It's just the evolution of Lisa and Sam. Wax figures.
Oh my God. Let's have an interactive wax.
Oh my goodness, we could be an exhibit. Yes! Right? And call it the evolution of Lisa and Sam.
Oh my God.
That'd be so fun, hey? The evolution of us.
What would we do?
I don't know what I don't know.
Oh my God, we'd have buttons that say DFC.
DFC. Doesn't matter.
Not a sign.
Not a sign, right? So that's right. It would be all those things. It would be like a quiz. It'd be, oh my God, here it is, Smith. It'd be like a game board, right?
Oh my God.
How would they answer? And they'd have to click which button we would answer that question. Well, how would we answer? Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Right? DFC. Right? The evolution of us. That's what it would be. Right? We could be interactive. How fun would that be?
That would be so much fun.
Right? Put on Lisa's hoodie. Right? Right? Try and get Sam's perfect eyebrow.
Oh my God.
Right? Think of all the fun.
Think of all the fun.
Think of all the fun, right? I love that. The evolution of us. That's our goal. We're Bitmoji cartoons. Now we want to be wax figures.
Oh my God. We have a new goal to be wax figures. We have a new goal.
Woohoo! Right?
Hey, if Wendy can get a biopic, a documentary, and become a wax figure all in 1 year.
I mean, maybe we have to write it ourselves. I don't know, but still.
I think we do.
Right?
But I would totally go see Wendy because it's an interactive Wendy.
Yeah, as long as it's interactive, right? That's the key.
That would be
the
fun.
Key. Yeah, you know what? This is my new dilemma. I have a new dilemma that's coming up. It's about my freezies.
You have freezie issues?
Yeah, right. Do I want to venture back into freezies this summer?
Are you going to be allowed to venture back into freezies?
As long as I make everything in proportion.
Well, John's already broke out the sugar-free popsicles, so.
Yeah, but I don't love it. I don't mind a sugar-free popsicle, but I like a freezie better.
Do we have sugar-free popsicles here?
Oh yeah. or like diet. Remember that? I remember I was getting those creamsicles.
Oh, you got the creamsicles. That was
They
different.
were good. Yeah, they were good though.
So
They were
do they have light sugar freezies, Lisa?
No, they don't. That's the problem, right? And you know how much I love a good freezie.
Yes. I'm pretty
So-
sure one freezie won't kill you.
I don't think it will, right? So, but that's my dilemma is that you can only ever buy them in a big box, right?
How big is the box?
Well, like you probably get like 100 little freezies,
Oh, that's dangerous.
right? Because
Are you stopping at one?
No, and all of a sudden that became supper. What'd you have for supper? Freezies, right? Because I can do that. In my mind, I'm just thinking it's water.
Because you know what? You get weirdly addicted to food.
Yeah, like weird things.
Like you went through like a mini burger phase,
Like sliders, remember
the
that?
slider phase.
I would like race home after work and make sliders every night for supper. Yeah.
Then you went through a pizza phase because you had a pizza oven.
Had a pizza oven. Haven't touched that ever again.
No, you haven't.
No.
And then in the summer you get addicted to watermelon. Oh my God, when is that coming back?
No, it's back now. I've already had some. I had some tonight actually.
Oh.
With my equal on it, right? To make it a little sweeter.
You know the salt actually makes it sweeter.
I don't want salt on but I can't have salt. That's not good for me.
Neither is the sugar.
But it's sweetener. So it's okay.
Oh my God.
You trying to kill me? Give me salt. That's not that's a good friend. And I don't want salt on food. That just sounds yucky on
It's
like,
not yucky.
I don't want that.
Friends of the podcast, are you with me? Do you eat when you eat your watermelon, do you sprinkle a little salt on it to give it a little bump, a little boost of flavor?
Or friends of the podcast, have you tried it with equal? Try it with equal, and I don't think you'll ever switch back. It's just yummy. Just sprinkle it on top.
God.
So that's my dilemma is the freezies. But here's another thing I'm wondering about. Dollar store shopping. So the HHG loves dollar store shopping. Every week on her day off, she goes to the dollar store and goes dollar store shopping.
Why?
Exactly. Why? What does she need? Nothing. She does it. It's part of her circuit, right?
Oh, there's a circuit.
She has a circuit, right? So it's part of her circuit. So my question to you is, when you go to the dollar store, what do you buy?
Crap.
But do you know that experts say that there are some things you should only buy from the dollar store?
And what might that be?
Like your cleaning supplies?
Really?
You say buy them from the dollar store because they're cheaper. And they're the name brand. Soup. Campbell's soup. Buy it from the dollar store.
Really?
Yeah. What else was there that I read? Soup, spices, buy them from the dollar store.
Okay.
Cookie
so
sheets,
this
things
is
like
me.
that. Okay.
This is me.
Yeah. You still need to clean your house. You can
I'm
buy the
already
cleaning
at the
supplies.
groceries. Nope, this is me. I'm already at the other grocery store. I'm not going to spend $5 in gas going to find a dollar store to go buy other shit I can just find at a grocery store.
I know,
So
but
so my time is valuable. So I have chosen to just pay the grocery store price.
you're going to pay a
instead
little
of
bit more
wasting the time of going to a dollar store.
and buying the dollar store price. Dollar.
I don't care.
Really?
Yes.
I'm
Really?
just saying. I don't know. I'm just asking the question.
Oh my God, that's the same as it's okay. You know what? And I guess this is my problem. This is my problem. Is like someone says, don't buy your milk here. It's $1 more. Go across town to that grocery store and get the milk there because it's cheaper.
Yeah.
Or don't buy your meat from this grocery store. Buy from this grocery store because it's cheap. It's like by the time you drive where you need to go to get the better price, have you not saved the money?
Yes, I agree with that totally. I agree. I'm
just saying.
But you can't find it in your cold heart to make a little room for the dollar store?
I like the dollar store for Halloween decorations, the occasional Christmas crap that I like to find, and when I need like a cheap bottle of water or pop or like little trinket thing. I
Right.
am not spending that much time at a dollar store.
Okay. I was just curious, Samantha. Just
I'm
curious.
sorry, but I don't. Oh,
Okay.
okay.
That's up to you.
All right.
But some people love the dollar store.
I know, and I
Are
like
you
a
a dollar store snob?
No, I'm not. Actually, I like to browse a dollar store,
Okay.
but I also don't think everything in the dollar store is overly spectacular.
No, but I think it's a good place to get like your spatula and things like that.
Your spatula.
Right? You go get your spatula at that dollar store. I don't mind that.
Are you getting your spatula from there?
I would
Lisa?
get my spatula if I didn't already have one in reserve. If I needed a new spatula, I would get one.
You do not have a spatula in reserve.
We have two. Of course, we have two of everything. Everything comes in twos if you're a Gibson. Right? Everything.
Oh my God.
Why wouldn't you have a backup? What happens if something goes wrong? What happens if you accidentally put it on the oven and on the stovetop and it burns?
Right.
What if you're like cooking so much you need two? Right?
I never thought of it that way, Lisa.
Well, come on. You've been exposed to Gibsons long enough now.
Oh, I shouldn't have been surprised. I apologize.
Yeah, I'm a little disappointed in you right now. I'm just saying.
Oh my God. Okay, but I have something else. I think you have something in common with a 4-year-old kid.
Oh, okay, tell me.
I read that a 4-year-old hacked his mom's Amazon Prime account.
Okay.
He ordered 51 boxes of SpongeBob SquarePants Popsicles.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
And apparently, the day that he did it, he walked around the house going 51, 51, 51, 51 cases, 51, 51. And she thought, oh, he just got stuck on a number because he has autism, so he's on the Asperger's, and sometimes he just gets stuck on saying something that he's seen or whatever.
Right.
Didn't think anything of it. The next day,
wow,
her sister, who is also on the same Amazon Prime account, phones her up and screams at her, "Why did you order 51 cases?"
Oh my God, hey?
Popsicles?
Wow. Well, other than the fact they're going to be delicious.
Well, and he loves SpongeBob and he loves popsicles.
Well, I can understand where the 4-year-old kid was coming from.
The two favorite things in his life.
Right? And somehow he found a way to have access to them.
He hacked it, 4 years old.
Wow. So that makes me think that mom needs a better, it's kind of on mom there, right? Because you know what, mom? You need a better password. You need something.
Yeah, something. Do you know how much it costs though?
How much?
$2,600.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah. Single mom has to pay it. They wouldn't return it.
No.
They wouldn't take back the popsicles.
Wow, hey.
And they melted. And they got ruined. And I felt but they started a GoFundMe page and she was able to pay off.
Nice.
The popsicles.
That little kid should be thankful that it's not Amazon Prime Days 1970, because boy, his bottom would have been tanned.
Oh,
ouch, that hurts just thinking about it.
Could you imagine if we had spent that kind of money back in the day when we were kids?
Samantha, one time when we were kids, we got my parents, because my dad had a credit card, and we kept watching infomercials. And we got the bamboo steamer. And that went over like a lead balloon. Because nobody needs that.
Nobody needs that, Lisa.
Let alone do you need to do anything with daddy's credit card.
Oh my God.
Somehow we figured it out. I'm sure that was the oldest sister that figured it out, but
probably.
But somehow we were all to blame, right? Because that's how kids were raised, right? One did it, you all did it.
Yeah. It was a group effort.
Oh my God, Samantha, one time when I was 4 years old, barely could even print. We were in Niagara Falls, and my oldest sister, Christy, took the petals from petunias, and she drew a hopscotch board at the hotel we were staying on their, cement pavement, and I got tanned for it because I was part of it. And then my parents afterwards realized, oh geez, maybe not Lisa, right? Because she doesn't know how to do her numbers yet. She's 4. Right? Go figure. That's how things were back in our day.
Yeah.
right? One did it, y'all did it.
Yeah, you're all in trouble.
You're all going down for it. Hey, Starbucks is launching a new, I don't know what the hell it is. It's a strawberry funnel cake Frappuccino topped with actual pieces of fried dough.
Oh my God.
Like, really, Starbucks? Do we need that?
I feel sorry for the Starbucks employees that now have to make that drink.
Like, right? And like,
they already make weird shit for people.
Yeah.
I'll have
exactly.
2 pumps of this, a sprinkle of that, 2 shots of
God.
espresso, hot milk, only oat, blah, blah. Like, oh my God.
Right? Exactly, right? You just need to be like me. Can I just get the tall dark blonde? Plain and simple, the tall dark blonde. You're welcome. I just made your life easy.
Oh
Right?
my God. I just don't think anyone needs to drink that drink. I'm sure it tastes lovely. I'm sure there's so much sugar in that.
Oh, I don't know.
The sweetness factor has to be off the charts.
Like, I don't think that Starbucks should be responsible for all of your daily calories. Right? Like, they shouldn't be responsible for my whole daily caloric intake.
That totally would be too.
Right? It would have to be.
It would have to be.
It would have to be, Samantha.
Oh my God.
Right?
And what if someone was like, okay, so I want low fat whipped cream. I would like no fat milk. Like, and then watch that poor barista at Starbucks going, I hate my job. I hate my job.
They would have to hate their job. I think everybody at Starbucks hates their job.
Oh my God. I think the sheen wears off after probably 3 months.
30 seconds.
You've already done too many weird combinations of things.
Yeah.
And you're just like, seriously, folks?
Yeah, like again, you know what? My whole issue, as much as I like selection, I like lots of selections in sauces and salad dressings and and barbecue sauce. But the rest of the things in the world, let's just have 1 or 2. Right? So whatever, like, dear Starbucks, you kind of did this to yourself by giving and the soy milk and the oat milk and the no milk and the kind of milk and the you want some milk. Right? Like you gave us too many choices.
So many choices.
Right? Like, I used to get out their hot chocolate. Remember, I used to get an extra hot, what did I get? An extra hot chocolate, right?
No whip.
You know, who needs an extra hot chocolate? It's hot chocolate, Lisa. Oh, but you asked me one day if I wanted an extra hot, and I thought, yes, I do.
And the funny thing is that you don't drink it till it's almost cold.
Right.
And then by the time
because it's always too hot.
Too hot. So it's ironic that you got it extra hot.
But because somebody gave me a choice, I took it. Right? And that's the problem with Starbucks. They've given us too many choices.
Yes. I think we're learning a lesson here about choices.
I think we are too. I think we are, right?
Oh my God. Okay. So speaking of choices.
Okay.
The world has chosen to not have the Golden Globes.
I think that's fine. I think the world is going to become awardless.
I think it's boring.
You know,
the Oscars were horrible.
They're all boring now. And now there's just like, I don't think they can come back from it.
You know what? I don't think it's going to come back in the glory that it once was. The fanfare and the hoopla and all that kind of fun stuff.
No, right? I don't think I think people DFC
big time.
Right? They don't care.
Yes.
They don't care. And I think that's fine. I think that I'm perfectly fine with that.
I'm okay with it. But I think that it's a shame from a fashion standpoint. That's really all that I care about.
I don't know. Right? Oh, who you wearing? Ugh, who cares?
You don't care, but I enjoyed watching that.
I don't care. I enjoyed watching Joan Rivers on it.
Oh, yeah. She was
And then after that, I didn't care. When she died, then I didn't care.
Well, that's true.
Right? The world needs another Joan Rivers.
Oh, that's not happening.
And it's never happening.
That's not happening.
No, those days are done.
They over.
They're over and they done. Right? Joan Rivers is not coming back.
No.
Not at all.
Okay, so you know the phrase, what goes up must come down?
I do.
Well, apparently, the Chinese rocket.
Oh, I heard about this.
There is debris from a Chinese rocket. And when I first learned about it, I'm like, I would be so pissed if that debris landed on my house
Yeah.
or my car.
Because nobody's buying rocket debris insurance. Right? Nobody's buying that insurance, right? Oh, did you know I feel really confident no rocket debris will ever hit my house.
Like, how are we dealing with this? We keep sending things up.
Yeah.
Eventually, they come down.
They have to come down.
Right? And they didn't know where it was going to land.
It could have gone anywhere, right? Which is even worse.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's not good.
No, because nobody's taking that insurance policy.
Who is accountable for this? I want to see the manager.
Right? Who do I talk to about this? Right? Like, you can't make an exception. The rocket ship landed on my goddamn house. You can't make one exception. Let me talk to your boss, because I know you can. I work in retail. I know there's exceptions. The rocket ship landed on my house. I know, ma'am, but you checked off that you didn't need that insurance, but nobody thought I would need it.
Who knew?
Who knew I would need that insurance?
But luckily, it landed nowhere near anyone's house. It landed in the Indian Ocean, just west of the Maldives.
I think that's all that Indian Ocean is good for, hey? Shit landing in it. That's all it's good for, is just shit landing in it.
Shit's landing in it.
That's all it is.
Oh my God. But all I thought was, when I heard that, I'm like, well, thank God it didn't land on anyone or anything.
Yeah.
And then I thought, oh, well, it went into the ocean. That's not good either.
No, that's not good.
You're polluting the ocean with something that just fell from space.
Yeah. Right? There's just leave space alone.
Like, what if there's some weird microorganism that's still on the rocket that just landed in the ocean? And now it's going.
It's all weird shit up there, right?
Yeah.
There's the Martians and the spacemen. That's all weird stuff.
Well, what if that microorganism gets eaten by a fish or something, and all of a sudden we have these weird fish alien
that have
things
legs
in the ocean,
walk around and kill people.
I'm just saying.
I know, it's weird. I just think, leave space alone.
Could we not have blown this thing up in space and let things sort of roll around up there?
The problem with space is we need to leave it alone, because there's a reason it's so far away. We're not supposed to get to it.
Elon Musk is going to get to it.
No, we're not supposed to. If we were meant to get to it, it would be closer.
Do you think?
You'd be able to take a plane.
This is your reasoning? If we were meant to go there, it would be closer.
It would be closer. It'd be easier to get to. Right?
Oh my God.
Right? It's like parts of northern Canada, right? If we're meant to go there, there would be roads to it. Right? The road wouldn't just stop and now you figure it out.
That's true.
That's not what it would do.
That's very, very true.
Goodness, that's so crazy. Okay, Samantha, you know what? I thought we've waited long enough to address this. We need to address it. And I just need you to just pull up your big girl panties and deal, okay? Just deal. It's real and it's happening. Bennifer, it's here.
No.
Yes.
No.
It's everywhere.
I think they're friends.
They're not friends.
Okay, so the evidence is contrary to that, because they went to Montana together apparently for a few days.
They rented a place. They rented a love shack, baby. That's what they did. They rented. Jenny from the block rented a love shack.
He owns a place in Montana.
Okay, sorry.
They both had the week off, so they decided to get away from LA for a few days.
And
he was being nice. He was being nice.
No. They went
why can't they just be friends?
Why can't you just accept they went and they screwed all week long?
They did not.
Why didn't they?
Ugh.
They did too.
Oh.
You need, right? Your best friend JLo is leaving you out of the loop.
If JLo would just call me up, I would say, girl.
No.
You need just some alone time with you. And you need
she don't like that. She
needs to chill, baby, chill.
She likes the attention.
Oh.
She likes the attention.
Well, she's getting a lot, because now it's blown up to like massive proportions.
And Matt Damon is thrilled for them.
I know, because he loves them both.
He loves them both, right? So just
whatever.
so-
I'm not buying into this.
Okay, listen. You know what else? You know what I'm not buying into? I almost did. I thought about it. I watched, I'm sure you've already seen it, the Netflix special from Schitts Creek last year.
Yes.
Okay, so I watched it on the plane.
You watched that, but you don't watch the...
Because I thought if I liked that enough, I might be interested.
It's got nothing to do with it. Well, I mean, there's like
and
bits
I
and
didn't
pieces
and
of
I
it.
didn't like it enough because all I thought was they cry a lot for it to be a funny show.
They don't cry in the show.
They cried a lot in this show.
It was the end.
And they cried a lot.
Because they felt very close to it. It was 6 seasons of fun.
And they cried a lot. And I'm like, you know what? That's not selling me on it's a comedy.
Oh, for Christ's sake, it is a comedy.
I'm just saying, right?
The world loves it. Why can't you just accept the fact that you're missing out?
It's like Bennifer.
Ugh.
It's the same type of thing.
Fine, whatever.
It's the same type of thing.
You're missing something great.
Well, you know what? I will take that under advisement, but I watched an hour show about it, and I'm like, I'm not really seeing what's so great.
Oh my God. Okay.
All right. I'm just saying.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. So I have to ask you, what is the most useless word
Ever?
to you?
Nipple.
No, that's just gross.
Oh, I don't know a useless word.
Yes, you do.
I don't like the word redundant.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I just don't. I don't like it. It makes me mad.
Makes you mad.
Makes me mad. Yeah. You tell me why. What's your most useless word?
For me, it's probably moist.
That's just a bad word. If I can't have nipple, you can't have moist. Because they're in the same category.
They're in the same category.
And I agree.
So
they're both nasty.
Yeah, creepy words.
Yeah.
The most useless word would be, I don't know.
Do you have one?
No, not really. I like all words. That's the problem.
I don't like all words. I hate redundant.
What? Okay, but because it's redundant?
Because it's redundant.
Redundant is redundant?
I think so.
Okay.
I just don't like it.
Uh-huh.
It's not my favorite word.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. I'm just saying, you asked the question, I'm just giving you the answer. Right?
I don't understand. That's a really weird word to hate.
Well, I do. It makes me mad.
Because you think you're redundant? Is that
I don't
why?
think I'm redundant ever. 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 Did I say ever? Because I meant to say ever. No. I don't like how it sounds.
Redundant.
Redundant.
I think a useless word is poignant.
Yeah, that's a bad one too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, do we need that word? Poignant.
It's hard to pronounce, right?
And it's hard to pronounce.
Yeah. It's
Or
got the
saute.
G.
Or saute.
No, saute is important.
Well, because that's a cooking word.
It's a cooking word, right?
Yes.
Can't get rid of saute.
Poignant.
Poignant is awkward.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't like you're right. I don't like poignant either.
Okay.
Yeah. Interesting, Samantha.
Yeah. But this leads us to guess who's got questions? Lisa's got questions. It's Lisa's Question Corner.
Samantha, I got some questions.
Oh God, I hope I'm ready for this.
All right, are you ready?
Okay.
What do you think makes candy gummy?
Why would candy be gummy?
Like gummy.
Like there's gum in it?
No, like gummy. Like candy that's gummy, like stretchy and gummy.
Like a gummy bear?
Yeah. Why do you think they do that? Why do you think candy's gummy?
Because you can do that? Because people like to stretch their food?
Why do you think that is, though?
People like to touch their candy?
You think people want to touch candy?
Well, because it's like the worms, and there's gummy bears, and there's like, well, it's the fuzzy peaches you love so much.
Yeah, but I don't play with them. I just put it in my mouth and eat it.
Yeah, but it's gummy.
I know, but that seems different.
Why is it different?
But why is there gumminess? Who decided to make gummy candy?
I don't know. Somebody who decided to create a ton of additives to make it gummy.
Yeah, there has to be a lot, right?
It's a ton.
I was just curious about that. Okay, another thing I'm kind of curious about. Why are there so many DIY design shows?
Because we're obsessed.
Oh my God.
We're obsessed with it.
Everybody's got an eye and everybody's got a flare and everybody can do this and I would do this and there's rot on the board. Okay, you are renovating 900-year-old homes and you're surprised that the floor is rotten? I don't even care about homes. I'm not surprised that the floor is rotten. But yet that makes a TV show.
Yes, it does.
I don't understand why there's so many of them.
I think because, one, people love to watch things get torn apart and put back together again.
Right.
Then they take these DIY shows, think that they've watched the entire season of, say, I don't know, a Brian Balmer. Let's throw that out there. Leave it to Brian.
And they think,
I can go tile my bathroom.
I can go buy an island and make a resort.
And it fails because, one, they're not skilled in it. Two, they've never done it before. And watching a show doesn't make you better at it.
Well, unless it's cooking.
No.
But that's completely different.
Well, okay, speaking of that, I watched Donald's Superfood in Minutes or something.
Okay.
Last night.
Yeah.
I think I can cook.
See, I told you. That's what happens. You watch enough of them.
I was almost going to send him an Instagram message. You need to stop your show. I can't cook, and now I think I can.
And now I think I can.
And that's wrong.
Right? That's the problem. That's the mystery right there to the cooking shows.
Oh my God.
But nobody thinks that they can DIY. I don't think I can renovate my house.
No, I watch HGTV shows, DIY shows. Yeah. I like watching them take things apart and put it back together again. And it's so pretty. I in no way think I can do that.
No, exactly. So that's where the difference is between that and cooking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
But that's about it.
Okay, my last question. Why do hot dogs taste better on the barbecue?
Everything tastes better on the barbecue, Lisa.
Everything's better on the barbecue.
Barbecue. It's fire.
It's fire.
Fire.
Right? Yes. Now, do you watch Grill Masters? You watch that one?
No, but I watched one called Fire Masters, I think.
Okay.
And it's got a local Saskatoon guy on it, Chef Dale McKay.
Yeah. Okay. No, that's Grill Masters.
Oh, is it Grill Masters?
Yeah, or the same one. We're thinking of the same show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I watched that because I'm like, barbecue.
I know, right? Because barbecue, right? Everything. You're right. Everything is better on a barbecue.
Everything's better on fire.
I know. Those are my questions, Samantha. Okay, but I actually have one more question for you.
Okay.
What bad habit do you think you should give up?
That's a really good question. Do I have bad habits? I'm sure I do.
I'm sure you do.
I should probably give up my obsession with potato chips.
Oh. Are you overindulging?
Well, maybe.
Are you COVID eating?
I'm not COVID eating, but I'm like eating better than I probably would if I was on my own.
Like eating better as in eating more?
I'm just having better food.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There you go. Summer clothes still fit? You don't know yet.
I'm not sure.
You're not sure. You're not at home.
I pray for those who have tried all their clothes because I have not yet tried and I am absolutely terrified.
Are you terrified of that? Are you scared? You're worried about it?
Yes. But I'm thinking, I can always buy more.
There's always ways around things, Samantha. Right? So don't fret.
It's a short season.
It is a short season, right? And a lot of money doesn't have to be spent on it, which is nice too.
No.
Right? Okay. Did you know that Krispy Kreme...
Oh. What bad habit are you giving up? Good try, Lisa. Make me confess that I'm eating too many potato chips. And you were like, I'm not answering that.
I don't know if I have bad habits.
Yes, you do. Oh my God. Shut up.
What?
Oh my God.
What?
Yes, you do.
I don't think I do.
Sweetener on watermelon. It's already sweet.
No.
That's a bad habit.
That's enhancing it.
You left your husband's side for 4 days and ate like a teenager.
I did.
And ate all the sugar.
Because that's me out on the loose. Right?
You on the loose? Deep down, you're a 13-year-old teenager who just like, give me all the bad shit.
Give me all the bad shit, right? Give me it all. I'll take it. I'll take the nuggets. Yes. Okay, if I had to, you know what? I probably would try to not eat as much sauce.
Oh, please.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm not saying I'm going to.
That's not even a bad habit.
Well, it's a bad habit because I like sauce, right?
Uh-huh.
I like it to dip everything.
I think you should kick sugar.
No, I'm not kicking all sugar. No, I won't do it. I will not do it.
I will not do it.
I will not. I will not do that.
Says the girl who ate a cinnamon toast crunch donut
It was
for breakfast.
so good. But speaking of donuts, Krispy Kreme has a donut flavored popcorn. And it is apparently the latest, biggest innovation snack of the season. It's like a smart food popcorn.
They made flavored popcorn from Krispy Kreme donuts?
Yeah. Yay or
Oh
nay?
my God. I
Yeah.
would probably try that.
You probably would because you like that smart food.
I have
You
eaten
like
a
popcorn.
Krispy Kreme donut.
So I would say nay because I think that seems weird.
No, I think, have you ever tried, what is it? The popcorn that has the sugar on it. What is that called?
Oh, like is that no, like the California mix?
Yeah, no, not that.
No.
Kettle corn.
Oh yeah.
So it's like a kettle corn,
I
but
don't
it's
love
just a Krispy
popcorn
Kreme
like you, though.
donut.
Yeah, I don't love popcorn like you do.
I would try it.
Yeah, I would not try it.
Okay, but you know what did happen this weekend?
Tell me.
My sister and I scored big, hey? I got Mom a tablet for her Mother's Day
Look at you.
gift. And my sister gave her, she got flowers delivered, 6 gourmet donuts,
Wow.
and a little teddy bear for
Nice.
Mother's Day. It was hilarious. Those donuts
Oh,
were thebomb.com.
were they really good?
It's from a place I've never heard of before called Pal's Donut here in Saskatoon.
Okay.
They make a cronut.
I don't understand a cronut.
Oh my God, it's so good. Oh my God, it's so good. No, it's so good. It was so, so good.
I don't think I like cronuts.
I think you do.
I don't think I do.
Can you just not say that?
I don't think I do.
You've never tried them.
Well,
You've never tried them. And here you are like, no, I don't like them.
they're not for me.
No.
They're not for me.
Can you just try it before
No.
you say no?
I probably cannot.
Oh my God.
I don't think I can.
It's a sweet donut. How could you not love it?
Why can't it just be called a donut?
Because it's a mesh between a croissant and a donut.
No, right? Just one or the other. Right?
Oh my God. How do
I
you
know. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
That's how I feel.
Okay.
That's how I feel.
Sometimes I just wonder about you.
I wonder about you all the time.
I wonder about you all the time.
All the time I wonder about you. Right?
Okay. But you know what? I think, because we talked about Starbucks,
Yes.
how do you feel about cold brew
No, I don't understand it.
or chilled coffee? I love a good iced
Oh,
coffee.
I hate it. I hate it so much.
Why?
I don't know. I've never tried it, but I don't want it.
Oh my God.
I don't want it. I don't want my coffee cold. Like I've had a sip of
So the
cold
next
coffee.
time
That's disgusting.
If I ever see you again,
I know, right? If that ever happens.
if that ever happens, you're getting an iced coffee and a cronut, and
I'm
you're
not.
going to choke it down.
I know.
And then
too.
you can decide whether you dislike it or not.
I already know I don't like it. I don't like cold
How
coffee.
can you say that? I just don't understand you. Right now.
I've had like a sip of coffee when it's too cold, and that's gross. Why do I want like a whole one of those?
A sip of cold coffee is a little bit different than, say, a purposeful iced coffee.
The cold brew coffee, they advertise that it's been brewed for 16 hours past. That's coffee gone bad. That's coffee gone wrong right there. No.
Coffee gone wrong.
Coffee gone wrong.
Do you honestly think people would drink it if it tasted bad?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
Oh, Lisa, you need to expand your horizons.
Samantha, I'm just saying. I don't need to, actually.
Yes, I think you do.
I don't think I do.
Okay. Here's my favorite part of the show. Lisa, it's things you ought to know. All right. I got 5 random things you should know.
Okay.
In Dubai, people own refrigerator magnets that can order pizza just by pressing them.
Whoa, that's super cool.
I feel like that's up your alley.
I feel that's totally up my alley. That would be so cool.
And then only if you can change the entire pizza and only have ham, pineapple, and onions.
Yes, right? That's it. Just like that.
Okay. Did you know that frequent sex increases the growth of your brain cells?
I did not know that. My brain does not need to grow.
I knew you'd say that.
My brain has grown enough.
My brain is good.
It's where it needs to be. It's good. I have a good brain. Thank you.
Okay. The likelihood of getting bitten by a human in New York is higher than the likelihood of getting bitten by a shark in the sea.
That's just really disturbing.
That is so
Like just random person coming up and biting me is creepy.
That's really wrong.
Like I get a shark in the sea, right? I'm in their territory.
Yeah.
But wow, I don't like that. I don't like that fact.
It is so bizarre.
Yeah, it is bizarre.
Okay. Frank Oz was the voice of Yoda in Star Wars and also the voice of Miss Piggy.
Oh, that's interesting. I did not know that. Huh. Interesting.
Think of the voices.
I know. So weird.
Old Yoda.
Yeah. And a woman.
And a hyper Miss Piggy.
And a hyper Miss Piggy. Interesting.
Kermit!
Wow, hey?
Okay. Huh. James Fix, the creator of the word jogging. Somebody created that word. That is so bizarre.
Wow.
Died from a heart attack while jogging.
That's bizarre, Samantha.
That is like weird shit.
That is really weird.
Like little bit of karma biting you in the ass.
Yeah, something, right?
Nobody likes you, Jamie.
Right?
For creating the word jogging.
Right? Little overachieving. Right? Nope. That didn't work out well for him at all.
Okay, I got an extra one.
Okay, let's hear it.
Because of the large amount of sugar in it, it is impossible for honey to spoil. Even in 1,000 years, it would still be edible.
That's disgusting.
What are you taking into your bunker, Lisa?
Oh, I'm not, because I'm allergic to honey. Right? That's horrible.
I thought you should know the thing you hate the most will live forever.
Will live forever. Will outlive you. Interesting. Those are some interesting facts, Samantha.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you.
All right, Lisa, do you have an I shake my head?
I do. Samantha, I shake my head. It goes back to my Urethra Franklin. And
oh, God.
No, I want to know why I shake my head at cranberry juice and why can't it taste a little bit better?
Guess I can't.
Right? And I get, like everybody, add a bit of water, add a bit of. I shouldn't have to add a bit of anything into it. It should already come tasting not too horrible.
Well, this is true.
It's kind of like the Buckley's.
Buckley's is never going to taste good.
No, and neither is cranberry juice.
Cranberry juice doesn't taste like Buckley's.
Oh, it's gross. Right? Add a bit of ginger ale. I don't want to add a bit of nothing in it. So I shake my head at cranberry juice.
Okay, all right.
Yes. What about you? You got one?
Well, I got to shake my head at me.
Oh, look at you.
Well, you know how we were talking about Kelly and Ryan's anniversary last week?
Yeah.
And I said I didn't have one coming up.
Yes.
I do.
No, you said you didn't have it because you're not married.
Yeah. But I do have one.
Which you're not.
Up. I'm not married. But I have been with John for 3 years as of next Tuesday.
Oh, there you go, world.
So I do have an anniversary.
So you were corrected. I'm sensing somebody made a phone call and corrected you.
He was just like, well, don't we have one? And I'm like, yeah.
But what you had said was that you didn't have a wedding anniversary.
No, I don't have a wedding anniversary.
Yes.
But
But yes, you do.
we do. We have one coming up next Tuesday.
There you go. And are you doing anything special?
No, because we're 2,100 miles away.
There you go. That's how it rolls.
Yeah,
That's how
maybe
it
we'll do
rolls.
something, but I don't know.
Well, you can only do so much.
There's only so much you can do over the
Right?
phone.
And anything else over the phone at your parents' house I don't want to know about.
No, don't say that.
I'm
Oh
just
my
saying.
God, don't
I'm
say
just
that.
saying.
No, I'm not doing that.
You read into that whatever you
No,
want.
don't be quiet.
No, I'm just saying. You be a good girl while you're at home.
I am.
Right? Be a good girl,
Don't
Samantha.
insinuate things, Lisa.
I'm just saying. I'm not
Oh my
insinuating
God.
anything. I'm not saying. I'm not.
Yes, you
I'm not. I'm just saying. You be good at your mom and dad's.
are. Okay.
All right.
All right. We just want to thank John for putting our show together and
Thank you.
adding all the fun bits and pieces to it. We just want to remind you guys to check out our social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook.
Awesome. Samantha,
Lisa?
anything else?
No, I think we're good.
On that note,
On that note, you've embarrassed me, so let's go.
always a pleasure.
It should be.
This has been a transmission of the Podfix Network. For more about this show and other great Podfix programs, go to podfixnetwork.com.
I'm done with you.